shit talker black. You know, I listen to TIs wherever I find them. I listen to them. There's a TI, you know, I may not sub to this certain TI, but I do listen to a lot of the videos. So one day, I went to listen, and this TI is being stalked by cars, more so red ones. So this TI said they went in the store. When they came out the store, there was a car next to their car, had the hood up as though it had car trouble. So she said it was a stalker. So she said she put her things in the trunk of the car and then she went to another store. When she came back, a red car was there. She said it appeared as though it was there to help the car that had the car trouble next to her car. But she went into another store, and as she passed by, you know, to go into another store, the one who appeared to have trouble with his car asked her if she can move her car so this red car can move there and help him with his car troubles. And then she said no, because she's targeted, you know, she's getting stuck by red cars. She's not going to do anything. No, she said, so why should I stop to help this one or something like that? Whatever she said. I don't want to go to her video. But whatever she said to me, and the way she said it, that was mean. And I don't want to be like that to people, you know. I don't care if you are gang stalking me. If I come out the store and I feel like you're gang stalking me, you have your hood up, one, I'm not going to put my things into my car. Because I will feel as though you might take them. Then when I come out, and there's a red car that is stalking me, I say, you know, it's stalking me because I'm stalked by red cars. This is what she says. And then the other car wants me to move my car. I'm going to move my car. He possibly would not have to ask me to move my car. I'm going to move my car. I don't want my car around you guys. But she wouldn't even move her car. And I'm saying that's kind of mean. Because sometimes things appear as though you're being gang stalked by these people, but you're not. That's how this matrix system or this a matrix program works or something, you know. So to give the benefit of a doubt, one would move the car if they did not think that they were gang stalkers. But me being gang stalked, they would not have to ask me to move my car. If I think you're gang stalking me, I'm going to move my car. And then if another red car comes around me, then I know, you know, some game is being played right then and there. So I'm saying that to say this. There's one on my page. I asked her to leave. I went to her messages and I asked her to leave, and I asked her nicely. Then I did a video on her, and she's still 7 days. She was still on my page. She had not left. So the other day she comes to one of my videos, and she puts Merry Christmas there, and these people already know I'm not into Christmas, you know. It's just how they just like to fuck with you, you know. It's like some psychological, secret, covert, invisible type, you know, mind fuck. You know, it's like they just do shit to fuck with your mind. So then she says, hold on one moment. Okay, so now she writes Merry Christmas, but then she deletes her comment. I mean, she does this shit a lot. And she's so stupid that it actually does come up on my phone. You know, if you leave a comment on my page, it will come up on my phone. I no matter where I am, you know. Your comment will come up on my phone. Your face and your comment will come up on my phone. When I go there, the comment is gone. So she puts the Merry Christmas there. And as I said, these stalkers, these Scientology gang stalkers, they know I'm not into Christmas. They know a lot about me. So when she did that, I went to her page because, you know, it's like, you know, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do to me, but I'm not supposed to say anything to them. So the only thing I have power at, and they will not put me in jail, is in my words to, you know, to ask you to leave me alone. So I say, you nasty church of Scientology bitch, stay the fuck away from me. And I mean that. I don't give a damn what she says next. But I meant that. Because I need her to stay away from me. That's all I asked you to do is unsub me. Why? Why you would not unsub me? And why would you come write Merry Christmas on my shit? Because you wanted to fuck up my mental flow. And you did. So when you unlock certain shit in my mental flow, or you think you're going to lock it, you know, it's just going to flow to you. She calls herself delusional fairy. Because to me, she's really delusional. She said, that is very rude. I'm not a Scientologist. So what I'm doing is very rude. What she's doing is not. To write a comment on my shit and then let it go. I mean, when I look over here, all I'm looking at is Scientology, motherfuckers. You know? Maybe not this one, but I really don't know. But they changed their picture, and I know through Facebook. Not MySpace, but I learned through Facebook. Those who have a picture of land, they're not for me. You know, they'll jump out and fuck me up. So I just know they changed the picture. But none of these pictures, people actually say anything to me. You know, and to me, they're just Scientologists. And so is she. And she is delusional. She says, I'm learning about it the moment because I'm learning about it at the moment because I'm trying to find out if they're responsible for V2K attacks. I don't know if she has them or not. I quit listening to her a long time ago when I found her to be fake. So I just said, unsub me and stop putting comments on my page, then deleting it. Now you see how YouTube scratches out my words. I don't know why, but they do. And then she goes to say, that's what I'm figuring out. It took me 8 years to find those responsible for electronic harassment. I don't trust anyone who approaches me first as well, so no problem with her ex. And I really wish she wouldn't do that because that ex means something else to me, you know, Tosh. He gave me information on what the X means. So I really wish she wouldn't do that, but that's okay. Anyways, I don't deal with this and I don't care. But she comes back and she wants to ask a question. Then maybe you can answer. Are they connected to the bands again, the Catholic Church? They abused my family. The abuse my family began straight from her dad in the Catholic Church and shit, right? So I said, okay, so now you guys gonna play the game on me to see if I will be cordial to someone who says this. I mean, just because she tells me that, I'm really not interested. So she goes on to tell me how she finds my page, this, that, and another, but I asked her to not sub to me. I don't give a damn. Watch any video you want to and stop putting comments on the videos and then taking them away. Now, I did. I gave her a lot of information, you see. 13 lines. I gave her a lot of information of what she did, you know. And she says, I thought it was Zionism, so I skipped past researching Scientology. And I found her channel recently. And I've been watching your uploads, but she doesn't say I've also been commenting and then taking them away. You know what I mean? Why would you do that? I know you're watching my uploads. You're Scientology. I don't care what anyone says. She's Scientology. And I can sound delusional all you want, but I come in the name Anunnaki shit talker, and she comes in the name delusional. They come in their names. So it's how Scientology people and what's been going on around me for so long. Thanks for your help. Take care. With her ex. Always with her ex. So is she Scientology? And I went to her page to let her know to just leave me the fuck alone, and I mean that. Leave me the fuck alone. So after she wrote this, I did give her the information because I'm not going to be nasty and mean, and plus she already knows anyway. So I just give her the information to all that they are tied to, and not that or just that. So if anyone comes to her page, they may read it and they may want to go and investigate themselves, But I did that because I'm not mean. I'm really not mean. To one off my page is not mean. So then I just sent her a message. I didn't write it here. And I think I'm going to, because it seems as though she's not getting the message. So I sent her a message and asked her to just remove herself. Don't sub to me. I have enough people subbing to me. And that she wants to say she subs to me and she pays attention to my videos. These two are not Scientology. Well, I'm not going to say they are, but to me they're not Scientology. But she is, and I really wish she'd get off my page, but I know she won't, because she's assigned to stay there, even if what she says is true. If someone doesn't want you on their page, stay away. That's something else I needed to show you on this thing. This is what her videos are about. Her bathroom makeover. That's what her videos are about. See, we're not even in the same place. Some V2K. I wanted to find out about V2K. Okay. That's fine. That's fine and dandy. But we're not the same. We're just not the same. We're not coming from the same place. I mean, their targets on the internet, they're coming from the same place as me. Some are homeless. Some are about to be homeless. Some are homeless today, have a place tomorrow, have a place for 4 days, then back out into the street. They're homeless like me. The targets that I know to be targeted, we're not doing this kind of shit, putting out these videos. Our life has become, like I said, insane. We're telling the same dumb story over and over and over, and we're wanting others to hear it, but no one will hear it because Scientology and AT&T, they're on the case to make sure that no one hears these. Now, you see Jimbo? Jimbo is part of Church of Scientology too, and to me sometimes it's like they lay in wait for me, Oh yeah, and Nappy, not saying Nappy. There was a female here. The minute that Nappy put out the video and asked the guy about Church of Scientology, all of a sudden she left. She even had a comment from me one day as far as the way I type, Then, but it's funny that she's now gone. And this guy here, he did a video saying gang stalking, gang stalking is not real. And so, then he has these other videos like 2, 3, 4 seconds long. It doesn't make sense. If you're a target, unless they're playing inside your head, with Scientology plays inside people's heads, possibly why she's delusional. And he is a Jimbo, Jimbo, well, I ain't gonna get into his name. Anyway, so this other guy, he says exposing the perfect accounts. Okay, so I really liked what he's saying, because they kind of do that shit too, you have to. You have to investigate these motherfuckers. He just didn't know it was Scientology. So I leave on his message to say, I've exposed Church of Scientology PERPS too. That's all that's sub to me. Maybe 7 are people I know. And then, this guy, he comes back and he says he didn't quite understand what I said, and he is from, another country in the way I type. So he says, he said, not sure what you meant. And so I just typed it, and then I told him, to watch this video and, watch that video, the videos that actually Scientology put out. But I told him a little more, and next thing you know, here he comes. 1:55, see? 5 minutes later. 5 fucking minutes later. That's what I mean by it's like they lay in wait for me. What the fuck? And this is some kind of psychological game or something, He talks about that in this video. The type of, the game they do. So I'm going to expose this nigga too. Jimbo, as being of this Church of Scientology. And this is what he says about me. You are stupid enough because you joined the church. I never joined the church. Where did he get that information from that told him? Where did he get that information from? That's what I need to know. Jimbo, looks like, he looks like a fat rat, in a race. How they make them on TV, the little rats be in the car, but then they race, like he has on a hat to go racing. A helmet in the glasses and shit. And I don't know what's wrong with the fuck with him. But it's like 5 minutes later, his ass come. So whoever pays this is, they say Jimbo is also one of them, and give me a little bit more information. Now, it's up to the guy who owns this page what he does about that. He can come and he can research my page, and he is a researcher of pages. And he can go and research Jimbo's page. Now, it's something that I didn't really do on Jimbo's page. But I did research, I don't know what happened here. But I did research his YouTube page. I researched his YouTube page. Well, put it like this. He was a targeted individual, he said, that I found, okay? So I went to his page. And, no, it doesn't want to open, okay. Anyway, it's something that the guy that I was telling you about, whose page we were on. Right here. So, what he did was he went in to see what the pages were made up. Now, I did that on other pages, but when it came to Jimbo, he said he was a targeted individual. He was just in the lineup. I just went to, like to see his videos, And next thing I know, he has 2-3 seconds of video, So I wondered if this guy was actually under a form of mind control. So I didn't go to see when his page was put up. But most people, when they go see their pages put up, their pages have been up for a long time. February 27, 2015. Okay, he's just joined. But his videos are like, see, targeted, but it's only 5 seconds. Then this here, 30 seconds. Gain stalking, 33 seconds, and he's showing nothing. So I wondered, is he like, are these parodies? 11 seconds. What Target does videos, for a few seconds. 7 seconds. 9, 6 seconds, 8 seconds. So I thought, is he under mind control? And then, so I just wanted to see if the guy was under mind control. So I subscribed to him, and then I started seeing his videos, and I'm like, are these parodies? You know? And then, because they were not funny. And then he did the one, says, gang stalking is not real. Oh. Gang stalking is fake. See? So that's why I said, so are you a fake target? Gang stalking is fake. And then I get the other guy, gang stalking is fake. But then he goes to gang stalking again, and I'm like, I really don't know what to say to him, but to ask him. I just asked him a question. So are you a fake target? If you are, you are. If you're not, you're not, you know? So I don't know if he's a fake target, but I do know that he is, I didn't mean to go there. I do know that he is part of, I do know that he's part of the organized gang stalking on the internet that is caused by AT&T and the Church of Scientology. That's something that I'm researching now. So, you know, just when you are a targeted individual and you put out a video, and your video is very, very, very informative, and I mean, you may get 47 views, maybe 67, and it stops, or you may even get 100 and it just sticks right there. But then you see all these others who, you know, they're just speaking the mind, or maybe giving some form of common sense thing, but they're never showing you proof of what they're going through. And they can smile and do all this kind of shit. Then to me, you're not a target, you know. You just have ups, and maybe you just have ups and downs in your life, because targets, a lot of us are so isolated that we don't have many smiles in our life because no one's around us. That's, to me, is the true chosen target. A true chosen target, they will have family, their babies, and they can't go anywhere without being gang stalked. So that means they're also gang stalking the chosen target's babies. I swear, Church of Scientology, they're mean. They're really, really, really mean. Church of Scientology is intelligence agent, also naval intelligence agent. They're probably marine intelligence agents, you know. But the whole thing in a nutshell all goes back to Aleister Crowley. And Aleister Crowley, he was going to also wipe out so many people on the planet. He was part of it. That's why they put up, that's why, you know, there was Tesla, and they put up all these damn towers. And then, you know, there's George Orwell to do 1984. You know, it's always seems to have always been like this, you know, since Aleister Crowley. But even before then, people were just killing people off. So maybe they're just those who think, you know, that they can say who's supposed to be on the planet and who's not. Most of us who they don't want on the planet are people who ask questions and people who can think for themselves. I noticed that about us. We ask questions. We ask questions, and we also can think for ourselves. Shit talk like roads.